Hi everybody, this is Darren again down at the Campbell cabin. Today, this video is going to be about me saving $1. I'm going to save hundreds of dollars by me cleaning my own stainless steel chimney, and it's for my wood stove. So I will say this is how I do it. I'm not saying you should do it. There's an element of risk here because, for one, the ladder is a bear to get up there. If you watch my other video, you can see it's a lot to put up there. But if you have these tools and you have the ability to, and the knowledge, and maybe you could take a couple of my tips. This is how I do it, and I'm going to show you what tools I use and how I clean my own chimney stack to save a bundle of money. Okay, let's get to it. The main thing you need is the brush. You need the 6-inch, if you have a 6-inch stack, you need the 6-inch wire brush. Now, they do sell a poly brush, which is for the liners that you pull down a masonry chimney. Now, the poly brush will not clean the stainless steel stack proper. So you need the wire brush, and vice versa. Do not buy a wire brush and attempt to clean your liner that's been pulled down a masonry chimney, because the wire will destroy the liner. Okay? Now, I'm not a professional chimney sweep. This is my disclosure. I'm showing you how I do my chimney stack at my personal property, and I'm just giving you some tips on how I do it. So you need, if you're going to do this, I use wire brush like so, chimney brush you can buy at your local big hardware stores. We need fiberglass rods. Now you need to know how tall your chimney is. So these are 4-foot rods. So I need 5 of them. And I take and I put them together like such. Just screw these babies together. Take a couple pairs of pump pliers. Snug them up like that. Then, so you put all of these together and make one long fiberglass pole with a brush on it. Now, I also use a squeezy clamp to get the bottom clean out cap off the bottom of the T, and that seems to work the best for me. And I will show you how I do that. And also, if you can look up there for a moment, you can see I have an extension ladder. I have a adjustable Werner ladder at the bottom to get up to the bottom of the T, because we got to take the T off, and that's going to be a mess. I have no idea what's coming out of there. We don't know what's coming out of there. Maybe birds, dead birds, whatever got down there. We got to have some creosote and everything else that fell down in that T. So that's going to be a mess. I'm going to show you how I do that. So here we go. And I did forget to mention I have a cordless drill I'm going to be using to take the top cap off, to bring it down and thoroughly clean the creosote off of it. Okay, YouTube. Let's get started here. This is how I remove the bottom cap off the bottom of the T, the clean out they call it. First of all, you need a box to catch all the stuff that comes out of there. Secondly, this is where you use the squeezy clamp to also make sure you got good footing. because you don't want to fall. Then you cleaned it off for nothing. You could have just paid somebody, saved a lot of money. So use the squeezy clamp, squeeze it on there. Then you could twist it, drop it out of there. Up. Well, guess what? Holy cow, everybody. Absolutely no creosote fell out of there. We just got a couple bees in the old cap there that we need to replace. So, now, that's how I removed the bottom. And the box was to catch all the debris. And that would have worked well, and it does. Okay, let's move on. Are y'all ready? I'm gonna walk up there. I'm gonna climb up there. And one more tip on climbing up an extension ladder. I like to give everybody this tip because the wrong way to walk up an extension ladder, wrong after wrong, no, you don't do that, because if you miss a wrong on the way up or down, or you go to the next level, then you fall. So you put your hands on the back side of that ladder, and then you slide your hands up like that. You always have contact. And you walk on up to the top. And again, this is a 32-foot ladder, fully extended. So if you're afraid of heights, you're going to pay somebody to clean your chimney. And the first thing I'm going to do is go up there. I'm going to take that cap off of there and bring it down, and I'm going to clean it. Here we go. Cap come right off. Got a little creosote on there. Take your time. Get good footing. Never let go of the ladder. Okay, now here we go. We have the brush, and we have 20 foot of fiberglass rod screwed together nice and snug. Then we come over here, come up the bottom ladder. We basically insert this up in the bottom. Now, I don't care what you do, you're going to have a mess here. And you have to ask yourself, is it worth saving the money? Get a little dirty, change your clothes, clean up, save a few $100. What I do is take a leaf blower and blow this mess off. One thing I did forget was to put a mask on if you want to save that dust. So, you can see up there, if you can focus up on top, you can see the brush come out the top up there. That means I got enough rod going on. So, take that rod, you pull it back down through. As you can see, all the creosote, a little bit of creosote coming out. It's not too bad for a whole season. What I do is just repeat this. Might as well just do it 10 times, I don't know, until you think it's clean. And I will take a flashlight and inspect it. Sometimes you can take the fiberglass pole and pull it up and down, kind of ream it out there a little bit. That's more likely to get some stuff loose. Well, I don't know about 10 times. Feels pretty smooth. Not much else coming out. So we'll take it out of there. Careful you don't break your rod. And now I'm gonna go get a flashlight and we will take a look up in there. We will inspect it. I don't know if we can see that or not, but I'm gonna attempt to show you. I shot up the chimney there. We have the top cap down here on the workbench, and as you can see, there is some creosote, a little bit on there, and up inside of there a little bit. So what I'm going to do at this point, we actually have a little screw coming out. I'm going to have to replace that screw, and that helps hold it on the top up there. So what I do is take a wire brush and just kind of, if you can see that right there, get all that creosote off of there. You want to make sure you get all the creosote off that you can, because you don't want it to build up and have a fire. You can see the inside, there's a little bit, very little bit. I do clean it a couple times a year. Okay, so that's how we get down in there. Clean it all out. So we get the top cap, and we get it all cleaned up, get all the creosote off of it, which wasn't too bad. And then we're going to put it back on top, and then we're going to put the top cap on, or the bottom cap on, and take the actually at this point, this would be a good time. This is when I go inside and I take the 4-foot rod with the wire brush, 6-inch wire brush, and I take that and I sweep out the 3-foot straight pipe that comes out to the T. And now's the time to do that, so you don't sweep a bunch of debris down into your fresh T cap, your outside cleaning. So we'll go ahead. I'm going to be honest, I've already done that and put all the pipe back together inside, so I'm not going to do that again. So like I said, you just put the wire brush, sweep the straight pipe out. We're going to put the top cap on, we're going to put the bottom on, which I have a new bottom cap this year because the other one is having rust problems, and you know, we found that out, so I ordered a new one. So here we go. Okay, the top cap is back on. Take the old squeezy clamp. Nice and tight. Okay, we're good to go. That's how you clean your stainless steel chimney stack by yourself. All I got to do is clean up all my tools here, but you have an idea of how I do it. It's not that many tools, especially if you use them for multiple years. It's well worth it. So have a good day, and thanks for subscribing, and give me some likes. I would appreciate it. Thanks for watching.